Well, Pop, what can you tell the people out there in the world on this great occasion here? You've just reached the important milestone.
Onward and upward forever.
Onward and upward?
Onward and upward.
All right. How far up do you want to go?
Let the great earth turn forever down the ringing grooves of change.
Ooh, that's groovy. That's pretty groovy there, Dad.
He sounds like Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah. I like that ringing grooves. That sounds like it has a little...
Would you like some coffee?
Hold off
All right.
for a bit on any...
Did you hear that, Raj? The ringing grooves of change?
Yeah.
The ringing grooves of change?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's a quote.
The ringing grooves of change.
This one is a very important quote.
I like the ringing grooves of change better.
Not in vain the distance beacons. Forward, forward, let us range. Let the great world spin forever down the ringing grooves of change.
So that really is something. You just didn't make it up. You pulled this out of your hat from ancient lore.
Ancient lore, yeah.
The ringing grooves of change.
Yes, he's got about 512 of memory in there.
Though we doubt not through the ages, one unceasing purpose runs. Something or other in the suns.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Yeats?
I don't know. Maybe it was a...
T.S. Eliot?
Maybe it was the Beatles.
Yeah, it sounds
I doubt it, though.
Get the cat in the picture.
There he is.
Say that again. Repeat that line. That was a good one.
Once to every man and nation comes the moment to decide, in the strife of truth with falsehood, for the good or evil side. Then it is the brave man chooses, and the coward stands aside, till the multitude make virtue of the truth they had denied. So, in other words, there's some hope in the next election.
I don't know, but that sounds like a very positive message there. I like that. It's very, very appropriate.
Yeah,
Very appropriate message.
Meyer to reflect on blessing further.
Blessing a fleet. What is a fleet? My Webster's Dictionary gives two definitions. Definition 1 has two parts. A number of warships under one command. And B, an entire navy. From ancient times, such war fleets were active, both in raiding lands in order to enslave the inhabitants and take possession of such booty as they could find, and to place additional territory under their control, battles. There are, however, fleets that are not devoted to killing and destruction. The dictionary goes on to mention a third definition of the word fleet. Any group of ships, trucks, buses, airplanes, and so forth under one command. Here's where we come in. Under one command. The membership, of course. Unlike the destructive functions of armed flotillas, the purpose of the Inverness Yacht Club Corporation, as set forth in Article 2 of its bylaws, shall be to preserve Tomales Bay, to foster boating and knowledge of yachting, and to serve as a nucleus of adult and youth activities in the community. How well it has succeeded in providing a center for pleasure and comradeship has been clearly demonstrated. And instead of enmity, this little fleet fosters widespread goodwill and mutual aid with similar fleets around the world. To pursue all our human outreaches, we have fashioned extra eyes and ears. Through the World Wide Web, our territory is the world. There are times when this wide search is rewarded, and a connection magically appears. But is this connection real? Or is it a mirage? Too good to be true? Then follows careful assessment. What may be the friends? Today marks the hour of victory and the sharing of love, both focused and radiated to all. Jeannie and Glenn, we open our hearts in celebration of you and your mutual joy, love, and commitment.
I'm not sure that you can get somebody who's going to be loved and respected by everybody.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it
No, but I'm thinking again of Gandhi and King.
Well, they weren't even loved and respected by everybody.
No. But they brought about great changes in the attitudes of people. For instance, in both cases, if they had been using the usual way of getting freedom from the oppressor, India, freedom from the oppressor, the white community. If they had used fear to bring it about, it would have taken a long while, to say nothing of the destruction involved. But they got people to like them, to follow them, that probably wouldn't have thought of following them, hadn't it been for their making it clear that they were embraced, they're drawing the widest circle around the oppressors. The person who stopped from doing what he's doing because of violence has stopped because of fear. Whereas in the other case, they are kept from using violence because of two things. One, there is a kind of a natural fellow feeling, and they see somebody with not using any weapons and is trying to speak to them as equals. There's that fellow feeling, and also the respect for the courage to be without weapons.
That's true.
And so as a result, that is a proven. They've proven that nations and groups that have used nonviolence are almost sure in the long run to win, whereas on the others you're almost sure to get into war.
Well, it's interesting, in this 20th century, you said the Gandhi's sort of nonviolent revolution that India gained its independence from Britain through. Is this really, do you think, one of the first events on the planet where people
No,
stood up
no.
nonviolently and got their
No,
way?
it's not. It's
No?
the first well-known one,
Oh, really?
probably.
Mhm.
No, I don't think King Asoka, way back centuries before Gandhi, had been a cruel king of India.